another video today. So we're out here. This is Price Mobile Homes. They sell trailer houses and everything. So as you can kind of see behind me, we're going to be clearing all this out back in here. They got over here across from us. They're clearing it out and putting an RV park in. There's about 4.5 acres right here that needs to be cleared out. Since they got that cleared out over there, she said this is kind of sticking out like a sore thumb. So we're going to be mulching all this. It'll probably take us close to 4 or 5 days to probably get all this done. It's going to be a while. We're going to have some really good footage. Got the GoPros set up and ready to go. So hope y'all like this one. We'll get some short clips too and get them posted on Facebook. So y'all stay tuned and check it out. Some good mulching footage for everybody, and hopefully get this YouTube blowing up. We had about 400 views on the other one in a month, which I like a lot more, but maybe I can do a little better with this video and everything. Nice about it in here is there's really not any rocks, so it's really just kind of take off without having to really watch myself. I like to come down on trees. Some guys don't. Some guys like to just run over them, but in my opinion that takes a lot longer and it's a lot harder, because when a tree's laying down on the ground you can't hardly grab it at all. It wants to shoot out the back, or it's just, in my opinion, it's a lot harder to sit there and mess with the tree if the tree's on the ground. So I like, if it's a decent sized tree, I like to break the tops out and come down it. Now if it's a smaller tree, then I'll just run over them. It won't be no big deal, but I'd say at least a 6-inch tree for sure I like to come down on top of. If it's a little below, and depending on the tree too, like pine trees are easy, you can go right through them. If it's a hardwood, it's going to be a lot more difficult. Your oak, elm, stuff like that, sweet gum, they're a little tougher. Even you can, if you get some small sweet gum saplings, smaller trees, they're all right if you run over them because they're small enough, but they do get pretty tough. I think the elm are probably one of the toughest there is to sit there and chop up. back here. It is day 2. We're back we got a lot done yesterday, as y'all can kind of see from the videos. So we're going to continue to clear some of this out before the storm gets here, and maybe it won't get too wet on us. We're going to start here on this left side and work our way down to where we've already got cleared. Try and get it kind of looking good. So, yeah, y'all stay tuned, and we'll get some stuff going here and hopefully have some good video on it. I know when I started or wanted to get into this, I did a lot of research on which machine to go with. I called around, I asked. Before I ever even picked a machine, I did a lot of research to see, which one would fit my needs best. And so I kind of want to, explain, walk through each of them with you, of why we chose this machine specifically. All machines are good. I mean, the fact that mechanics and engineers can even get one of these things to operate the way they do is magnificent to me, myself. So the reason we chose Cat, and what it come down to in our picks, and everybody has preferences and everybody prefers something different, and that's fine. But I just want to explain, this might help somebody in choosing one, whether it's Cat or ASV, John Deere, Kubota. This might help, pick one of those, or either way. But the reason we went with Cat over a few, when we did our research and come down to picking one, we were choosing between the ASV, the John Deere, and this. One main reason we were going to go with John Deere is because that's what tractors we use on the farm, and it's John Deere. It's the name brand John Deere. Everybody loves the John Deere. But what separated Cat and John Deere is we talked to a sales rep specifically from John Deere, and some guys, mechanics that work there, and they said that Cat has been doing this longer, and their technician and service guys know a little bit more about this skid steer side of stuff than John Deere. So that kind of steered us away a little bit. We do have a family member that has a John Deere skid steer 333G that does forestry mulching and everything, and I really do like it. But with that being said, we were going to go with ASV. ASV has the 120 and now the 135 horsepower skid steer. So we wanted the biggest machine we could get in order to operate smoothly, fastly, and be productive. So we looked at the ASV. Well, around here in Arkansas, as most of y'all know, we have a lot of rocks and a lot of big rocks, and the really rough terrain. It's not smooth. So with doing that research with ASV's undercarriage was rubber. The rollers were rubber, and so that kind of scared me away from going with ASV for that reason, because of the undercarriage. ASV is a bigger machine than the Cat, but horsepower wise, but the gallons per minute was almost the same on the hydraulically, and we could get a really good package deal with Cat. We like that. We like the the cab, so that kind of separated us apart from ASV. Really was the undercarriage. Like we were going to go look at ASV and everything, but we kind of went with that. And so the reasons why we picked Cat, one is for the undercarriage. It's it's an all steel undercarriage. It's heavy. Cat's been doing this for years. They know what they're doing on this. The land management package, you could get that with this skid steer. You could not get it with John Deere unless you had it put on. And ASV was pretty heavy built for this stuff too, but Cat come with the land management package, which is the external high flow cooler. That's really what helped seal the deal too. We knew that this would help this machine run a lot cooler with that cooler on top. Another thing is the cab, the soundproof cab. I mean, you can hear me talking in here. That's how well this thing does. You don't have to wear any earbuds, anything. I mean, this thing really is magnificent when it comes to the noise on that deal. Another thing that really sold us was the dual auxiliary tanks, the dual tanks on the side. They're, I'm wanting to say, total 58 gallons. And so that really helped sell us on that, because more fuel means more run time without having to fill up. And I knew with John Deere, their tank was 31 and ASV's I think was 35 or something like that. They didn't have the option with the extra dual tanks, but with the extra dual tanks also comes extra added weight, which would be good for the mulcher. So that's why we really selected this style, or went with Cat. Another thing is, man, Cat is phenomenal on. They've been just awesome when it's come to service or anything else. My sales rep, Mike Cook, y'all head down there and check him out in Texarkana. He's done an absolute phenomenal job of if I need something, I text him, and he's gonna jump on it and tend to it. I mean, he really has done an awesome job and took really good care of us on that aspect. And he's really made it to where definitely buy more equipment from him. Possibly the 309 excavator with high flow. Stuff like that. When you have a good service and sales rep like that make you want to come back and do more business. If we didn't have that, we might steer away from Cat. I don't know, but I have a good connection with him, and really blessed that he's taken good care of me like he has. So that's been another sales point. I knew that from Mike when I first went down there and looked at this machine. I had this one sitting there, and I knew that that he was going to be an awesome guy to work with, and he has. I mean, he's been phenomenal. So with that being said, Cat service has been awesome. That's really another key sell point and stuff. I was thinking if there's anything else that comes here with Cat. The HM416 mulcher. Let me go into that a little bit briefly and see if I can remember anything else about this machine specifically. HM416 mulcher comes equipped with the new Cat, or you can get it with the new Cat. So what it is, basically, it is an FAE head. Most of y'all know FAE. Cat takes it, puts her name on it, sells it, whatever. This mulcher is, and I can say from a personal point of view, this thing is tough. I mean, this thing has been put through some stuff accidentally, on purpose. I mean, this thing has taken a beating, and performs. One of the key things I like about the HM416 mulcher is it's got the flap, you know, right here. I can raise and lower the flap, close it to shoot stuff out. If I'm chopping up bigger stuff, I can use that. The flap open to help eat bigger stuff up. If I want to eat finer stuff up, if I'm doing like grass and field, I close the flap. It'll do smaller stuff better and chews it up a little bit finer. So with that being said, the HM416 is awesome, and it's geared for this machine. So when you order through CAT and do that, these mulchers are tuned for this machine. This machine is, you know, tuned for it, plugs in, it's got your hydraulic flow with your plug-in. So the HM416 mulcher, definitely recommend it. I mean, it is, like I said, it's taking a beating. It takes 34 teeth, 2 side scrapers, and altogether 34, 2 side scrapers, and 32 teeth in the middle. So, you know, and this is it's the FAC3 is the teeth on it, which y'all can see in that other video. We did a changing out of the teeth on this mulcher. So that's a little bit about this machine and this mulcher. Y'all need any more, you know, questions or comments, y'all just drop a comment in the below, and I can try and get to you, respond to you. You know, like I say, we do recommend this machine. Everybody has preferences, you know. It's kind of like vehicles. Which one do you want to go with, you know, and that's fine. But we went with CAT, and I'm beyond happy with CAT, and would definitely recommend CAT. You know, if anybody had any questions, like I said, feel free to say something, because I can try and answer it, and if I can't, I can hook you up with a guy that can. So that's a little bit about that, and hopefully we'll have some more, you know, more things on stuff. Hopefully we can get some more equipment here in the future. Possibly looking at a feller buncher for this machine to do small logging jobs, and then a CAT 309 high flow excavator, possibly. You know, as the business grows, so you know, we'll try and do more stuff. So. Well, as you can see, I'm standing down here at the corner. We've got it pushed all the way back down to the branch, down through here. You see how much we've opened it up. I mean, we started just past that cedar tree, see that pile before this pile, and went all, I mean, there's about almost 4 acres right here that we've opened up in the past week. Looking really good. We're gonna jump across the highway and do some more for over at the trailer park, so this is it. All right, guys, so we were able to get that job finished up. We just got over here on another one we're fixing to start, doing the side of a pond dam, kind of. It's been wet, so we might not be able to do it all, but we can get the majority of it. Don't know if we're gonna do a video on that, but hopefully y'all like this video. If y'all have any comments or anything, drop them down below, subscribe, and we'll try and keep the content rolling. Y'all have a wonderful day.